Well, I'm not a design build guy. I'm a traditional draw the plans and put it out to bid to contractors. I realize, between the greens growing in a little bit every year and maybe the bunkers change in design, the first big question is if I can convince them that they really need to take this opportunity, since they're going in and rebuilding a new sand, to reshape them. I mean, not only just take them out, but take the ones that are, still there. Make them as meaningful as they used to be in the design. Unfortunately, a lot of clients opt to just go back and rebuild the bunkers just the way they were, even though it's obvious that they could be improved a lot. It really matters, which contractor you hire. It's when things go wrong with a project, they know how to handle it and maybe you don't. That's when the value of a contractor really shows through. And then in renovation, the ones who've done more renovation have just learned to work clean. So you could be a perfectly qualified contractor, but you have to have a reputation for working clean and keeping things in good shape. The big thing is at private clubs, you've either got to go one hole at a time or have the ability, if you have 27 holes, to close it down to 18 is ideal. Other than that, you just have to start it maybe after Labor Day. At a lot of clubs they'll do that so that you're not impacting play when it's really, really busy. But leave it early enough that you can get finished before, winter. Because if you don't get a project finished the first year on time, it just, there's an old saying, a day is a week is a month, and a month is a year, as far as not hitting your schedule. And I think that's true in any renovation, including bunkers. I hate to say this, but probably more superintendents have lost their jobs after renovations, certainly than deserve to. And a lot of that is nothing that they did wrong. It's just that, somehow they expect it to be perfect year one or day one when opening, and even with sod and all the construction techniques, grass still takes time to mature. So that's one of the most important things I always try to communicate, that, it's going to take a year. I did a study for the National Golf Foundation and courses that have rebranded, and a lot of that is through, more pizzazz in their bunkers. It just draws play. When you've rebranded yourself with a great new design, usually including bunkers, the revenues are jumping 15–25%. Visuals are so important. Bunkers are so important to the visuals. In the end, it's one of the most important things you can do, and the return on investment is just, fantastic in most cases.